whole fucking account.
No, that's how you close the trade.
Bro, we literally just blew the whole account. It's week 6 of me turning $100 into $1 million. And let me tell you, you guys aren't ready for this week.
And last week was honestly boring. We traded a whole entire week and we did not take any trades, where the account stayed at an $8,900 balance, where we missed some opportunities, but we actually avoided a lot of losses.
This week has just consisted of dodging bullets. Like, we've been off fucking week.
The goal for this week is to turn the $8,000 to $16,000 without losing another trade. So, let the challenge begin.
Welcome to week 6 of me turning $100 into $1 million. Now, this week is a little bit different. Now we got views of my fucking Bugatti. So if I don't complete this challenge, I can't afford the Bugatti. So I definitely have to complete the challenge and stay en route. So the goal doesn't feel right? The Bugatti's pink. I'm wearing blue. I'll be right back. Give me a second. More like it, huh? Gotta be on the same vibe as Bro, I cannot believe I fucking did that, dude. It's still surreal.
What's the payment on one of those?
My payment is $46,000 a month, and then the insurance is like $2,500. So it comes out to like $48,000, $49,000 every month. So yeah, we got a lot of work to do to make that up. So let's start off the 100 to the mil challenge. Like always, let's go straight into the MyFX book to show you guys where we are right now, currently on the balance. Currently, we have taken the $100 to $8,000. You guys can see that the starting balance was $100 and it was just updated 44 minutes ago. Down below over here, you can currently see our win rate is currently a 70% of the total amount of trades that we have taken. We've taken a total of 7 amount of trades, and 100% of our trades have been shorts, so we have not taken any long positions. And our average duration is an interesting 20 hours. Now, this right here is going to be a problem very soon, the commissions that we have on the account, because the bigger, obviously, we start scaling on this challenge, the more slippage, the more commission, everything that it's gonna cost us to trade. So I might be switching brokers very, very soon. Not entirely sure just yet, but I will be letting you guys know if I do. Well, I don't market a broker. I'm just gonna let you guys know if I switch to a broker. I don't plan to market any broker anytime soon. So with that being said, let's go into the charts. So currently right now, let's start off with Euro GBP. Euro GBP currently has a very clean weekly higher high structure move. As you can see, we were creating lower low, lower high, lower low. And now we have a higher high, where now we're having a higher low retracement to potentially have a retracement and rejection from this point right here. When we go down to the daily time frame, you can clearly see that the daily time frame has had, so whenever we're above this area, you can see that price is having a reaction up, and whenever we're above it, we're having a reaction up and up. Whenever we are under, we're having a push to then the downside. So obviously now we are bullish and now we are above it. What also a coincidence that we have a round psychological level, 85,000, along with the daily EMA. So you have weekly area of interest, you have daily area of interest, you have round psychological level, you have EMA, strong level of support and resistance. It just simply makes more sense to buy this trade once it gets to this area rather than not. So currently right now, looks like we are having some type of a reaction from there. Looks like we are having a shift of structure, and in the 1 hour, we are having a potential inverted head and shoulders, because obviously it's nowhere near being done. What I want from this trade is for it to actually make it to this area of interest. I need it to actually hit it. I need to actually, for it to come here. It did not get all the way there. If you notice, even when price was over here, it made it just a little bit more, just a little bit more. So I'm gonna need it for it to just make it just a little bit more down here in order for me to actually be interested in the trade. But we'll see. I don't know. I might be interested in taking the trade now. We'll keep you updated. Next, GBP CHF, probably one of the cleanest ones that you can probably see. And it is this beautiful higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, Boom, shift the structure, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now this time frame is bearish. Now if I just show you guys this market structure like this, which is realistically how you have to look at the structure of the market, not look at the market. This right here is the structure of the market, and you can clearly see how we were creating higher highs, higher lows, then we shifted. We did a ginormous and beautifully formatted double top pattern right here. And now we're coming back to retest that neckline of the double top to then have a reaction to the downside. But what a coincidence that the neckline of the double top happens to also be at the weekly EMA and also happens to have a round psychological level 1.12500, which is obviously very key because now you just have 3-4 things that simply make sense at this area in order for you to be interested in the trade. What a coincidence, now we also have the daily EMA, we also have the daily structure level, so on and so forth. So what I'm going to be waiting for this trade is for price to have a break and retest under this little double top formation that we're potentially creating at this area here. So I have an alarm right at the bottom of it that's going to notify me as soon as we break out of it. And this trade, once it does that, it's going to have a great risk reward. We can easily get a 1 to 5 or even to this structure point, and then obviously we have a smaller stop loss. We get like a 1 to 6, 1 to 6.7. This is a great risk reward on this trade because we are following the trend. We're trading with the weekly time frame, we're trading with the daily time frame, and once that double top breaks, I'm going to be trading with the 4-hour time frame. So we have 3 time frames that are going all in the same direction. We simply just enter the trade, set and forget. Next is going to be Euro AUD. Euro AUD was a little bit tricky last week and we avoided multiple losses on it. Now it looks like we are making our way down to this area of interest where we will be interested in buying. So we were looking for counter trend trade shorts, but they just simply did not play out, obviously. Oh, just to show you guys, what time is it? What time is it? It's currently Monday. So we started out the challenge on Monday. It's currently 9:11 a.m. So on Sunday, I kind of predicted that price was going to come back and then sell. Didn't do it. So we're just going to wait for this trade at this area to then pretty much buy at this daily EMA. Next is USD CAD. USD CAD, we currently had a very strong push the last 2 weeks that have pretty much engulfed the last 2 weeks before that. Daily time frame, we were rejecting under this area of interest. Daily time frame went bearish, rejection from the EMA. Just waiting for another lower high on this market to take the trade to the downside. So right now we are clearly at a lower low. All I want is for price to have a lower high, retest structure, retest the EMA, so then price can then head to the downside. Next is going to be GBP USD, which I'm not entirely sure if this trade will even do this, but will look fantastic if it does. We had a very strong push last week breaking out of this channel. Now we have a higher low, higher high. I'm just anticipating for price to have a pullback, retest support and resistance level, so then head to the upside. Clearly this is a level very well respected, resistance, resistance, and then resistance all the way over here. So it's the same exact zone. We're just waiting for price to then retest it because we had the breakout, but we never came back and retested. And what a coincidence, if price starts to then come back and retest, we're gonna also retest this EMA along with this structure point. So then just give it the new higher low to continue heading to the upside. So what I do here is I simply just set my alarm at this area so I get notified once the trade reaches that point. Next is going to be NZD USD, which truthfully, I don't even like it. I'll update you guys if I do later on throughout the week. Euro USD and GBP CAD. So GBP CAD is the last pair that I'm currently interested in. And I want you guys to look at the market how I'm about to look at it right now. If you're still paying very close attention to these analysis and not just looking at it as an NPC and looking at it briefly and just wanting to focus, where is he going to enter, where is he going to get out? That's not how you're going to become successful. That is not how you're going to make money in trading. That is not how you're going to fucking afford a Bugatti. I'll tell you that for sure. You have to look at the markets further than what it is doing right now. Like, you have to have more of a deeper analysis and connection with the market that you just simply have to ask yourself, does this make sense or no? And you have to be realistic with that answer. And 99% of you guys will not be asking yourself that question. And for those of you that do, whatever you do, you're not going to be realistic with that answer. So you're never going to be successful in trading. Now I'm going to ask you 2 questions, and you pause the video, think about it, and see what I say and see if it makes sense. This market right here. All right, cool. Does it look bullish, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. What do you think? The answer is probably yes. Okay. So you would be looking to buy this market essentially, right? The answer is probably yes. All right, well, let's just look a little bit to the left real quick and let's see what the market has done last time it was at this high. So if I look over here, price has not been to a high like this one since this structure point here. When I check the date down here on the structure point, March 2021. So it has not been here in about 3 years, almost 4 years. All right, cool. Let's keep going to the left. When was the last time the structure actually made it this far? Okay, this point right here. When was that? March 2019. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. When did it actually break out of it? It actually broke out of it here. When was that? February 2018. So a little bit over 7 years ago. So why would you buy a market that has not broken through a strong level of resistance, that has been struggling to break through it for many years to come? And the one time that it did break it, it just completely changed the trend all the way down. Does it make sense to buy here? Probably not, because last time it literally made it right up to that high, and the structure made it right to 177,500. It did not have the breakthrough. It had a major reaction from it. And I'm just literally looking at this part right here, and if I move it this way, it looks just like this. And what happened here? It went down. If I take this and I go over here, it looks the same. And what did it do? It went down. So yes, even though the trend might be bullish, you have to be very observative to what price has done to the left, because what happens to the left is going to repeat itself. So not saying longs aren't the best thing, but I wouldn't say it would be something I would be fully focused on, due to the fact that we have not been able to break through this resistance level here, and you're basically buying right into the highest level of resistance that the market has been rejecting from. So currently right now, might be interested in some counter trend trades to the downside. Maybe once we break under this level, I'm going to be very observative with this one, right? I'm going to be very selective, because I do like this shift to structure that's currently happening right now. I definitely see this as a upwards channel. Again, I hate using trend lines, but I just like the channel that it forms. So maybe if we have a break out of that channel, retest it, I'll be probably interested in sells. So that's pretty much it for right now. Currently market updates 9:25 in the morning. So I think our goal this week is to see me drift the Bugatti. I want to drift the Bugatti. I don't think anybody's ever done it, and I'm gonna do my best to make sure that goes down safely in a controlled environment. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned, and we'll update you guys in a bit. All right, so Jordan just pulled up right now. So Jordan can't even fucking walk, because obviously he's still recuperating from cancer. And he just pulled up right now driving with like this hand stick thing that he's doing, bro. This guy. That shit looks like a fucking gun. That shit looks like a gun.
Yeah, I'll get shot if I get pulled over.
Yo, for real. Is it stuck to the pedal?
Yeah, it's stuck to the pedal. The only thing is like it has this little plate. It's weird, bro. It feels weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it feels weird?
Yeah, you feel weird like driving.
You want to ride in the Bugatti?
Nah, I'm down, but you would have to like literally like, it's a mission. You have to like pick me up.
I'll pick you up.
And like literally like carry me and drop me down.
Bro, you've done more missions than that?
Missions. It's really good.
Dog?
Yeah, dude, that's just crazy. This thing is literally the fastest thing I've been in.
They want to have the Bugatti in this warehouse and have this Trump's marching band behind it playing while Kodak and all them are rapping in front. But Trump will not be there.
I mean, bro, I've been part of a couple music videos. I know how this shit goes, you know? Yeah. Pull up at 3, start at 7, end at 1 in the morning, you know?
Bro, I fucking hope it's not like that.
All right.
I will see you down there.
Sick. All right, I'll see you at that address tomorrow.
Okay.
Take care. We were supposed to meet Trump tomorrow, but we're gonna meet Kodak Black and 42 Doug. It's pretty sick, you know? You know what's funny? I was actually gonna give Kodak Black a Cybertruck at the beginning of the year, but I just couldn't make the connection and stuff. But it's crazy how things turn around, and now I'm gonna meet Kodak Black, and my Bugatti's gonna be in the music video with Trump, which is kind of fucking sick if you ask me. So, trade update. You know, what a trade update, right? Bro, I just laugh because it's like, I was just a kid from Dunkin' Donuts, dude. Just literally working a regular I wasn't even working a 9 to 5. I was working a 7 to 3. I was being there at 7 in the morning, leaving at 3. To now, literally being one step away, one phone call away from the president of the United States of America. I think it's insane. It gives me goosebumps. It's almost surreal how this has become the new normal in my life. But I'm very grateful because all this was because of trading. Because trading built the character and the person that I am today. And without trading being in my life, none of this would have ever been possible. So if you're going out there through a journey and it's just difficult and you're in that lonely journey, losing, and having thoughts of giving up, trust me, don't do it. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and it will all be worth it. Trust me. So trade update. Currently right now, it is 9 o'clock at night. So I think it's about 12 hours since the last time we did the last update. As you can see, I'm wearing the same clothes. I have not left the house all day. Literally been here chilling. Still no trade in the account as we speak, but we might enter a trade right now on this GBP CHF. So currently daily time frame closed very clean, double daily rejection from this area of interest. I would have loved it would have made it a little bit higher, but I love how the 4 hour right now is potentially about to break under the structure level, which is going to give us the 1 hour head and shoulders. And then basically we're going to have the retest of this neckline right here as soon as we do that. So it's going to be a quick break, retest, and then we enter this trade potentially, right? So I might enter this trade as soon as it breaks out through here. I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. Next is Euro GBP. So we want to enter this trade as soon as it has the retest of this level to head to the upside. We have not quite made it there just yet. The 4 hour is shifting, and I do like this. It looks very clean. So we have a nice higher low, shift the structure here. Then I would enter the trade. So I'm going to wait for a little bit of a pullback, then enter this trade to the upside. GBP CHF is the one that we just analyzed. Euro AUD, not interested. USD CAD, not interested. GBP USD is the only other one that I'm interested in, which obviously we're at the higher high, still waiting for that pullback. And then lastly is GBP CAD. So we are rejecting that high time frame, rejecting that round psychological level almost. And then the 4 hour time frame is slowing down on this pullback. So I might be interested in entering a counter trend trade if we do something like this. But remember, every single time I take a counter trend trade, I'm breaking my fucking trading plan. You know what that means? I gotta drive the motherfucking Punisher, the fucking Beetle. You know what it is that owning a Bugatti, probably the most expensive car you could buy, I have access to. And you being so true to your word that if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna punish myself and not drive my $3 million Bugatti, and I'm gonna drive my piece of shit Beetle. I'm that guy. I'm a man of my fucking word, and I'll show you guys. So now we got Jay and Juice pulling up for the podcast, but right before for the podcast, we gotta drop off the Bugatti. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put some little set and forget stickers on this video. You gotta remember marketing. Marketing is key. You gotta spread the brand of the #1 trading strategy in the world, named Set and Forget. So we're gonna put Set and Forget stickers all over the Bugatti for the music video tomorrow. So let's go. All right, we got Jay and Juice in the house. We're running up a pod right now. What's going on, brother? How bad? He was waiting on us for us to do the pod. So we're gonna go real quick to drop off the Bugatti to do some stickers, and then we'll run up the pod. You haven't been in the Bugatti yet, right?
No, not yet.
Yeah, he was actually the first person to actually see it, and he hasn't ridden it yet, so we're gonna take him for a ride. See his reaction. He's not ready. Bro, I already put 250 miles on it.
Driving it, what do you feel like?
Bro, honestly, now I don't know if this is about to sound fucked up or not, dude, but I feel normal right now.
Yeah.
Then if it's a really good thing, then what comes after? Like, you know, let's say I normalize this so much.
That's what I wanted. Like after the pod, remember like the cigar. I was thinking like we light up a cigar, and I want to talk to you about this shit. Because if you got a Bugatti now, like next, bro, like I hate to break it to you, but next it's a private jet.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Like that's it. Like that's the thing, and you just have to accept it, and now it's the normal. So remember what I was telling you yesterday?
All right, you ready?
Yo, I'm numb, brother. I don't feel anything. Nah, that's crazy.
No, and literally it was spinning, so it wasn't like it wasn't grabbing.
Yeah, but like you hear the turbo and stuff.
But switch.
And the downshift, yeah.
Transmission's mad aggressive too.
Yeah.
Boy. What's going on?
Matching the
What's up?
Dude, you're fucking skinny, dude. You look great, bro.
You too. Yo,
Dude,
what the fuck?
how does it look? How does it look? Looks sick, no?
It looks straight out of a movie. It doesn't look real, bro.
So I
This
think
is
I think we should put like set and forget fucking right here. I think we should only do it on this side, honestly, because if we put it that way, I feel like it's gonna look nicer. Look, so then I think we should put set and forget down here, no?
Yeah, like
Yeah. I generally think that you're not ready. No, you're not ready.
really?
Nah.
Going next.
Get $100 per ride.
$100 per ride?
Yeah. So today's price, not tomorrow's price.
Just
Tomorrow's
pass it to me real quick.
$200.
Pass it to me? I was gonna just give it right back to him and be like, here's your 100.
Yo, what the actual fuck, Alex? Yo, slow down. What the fuck? Yo, bro.
I told you, bro. It's literally nuts,
Dude, this is the craziest car ever. This is insane. This is my first time in a Bugatti.
I learn from my stop losses, not from my take profits. If something hits a take profit, that's super normal to me. I really continue with my day like that was what's supposed to happen. If it hits my stop loss, I'm surprised. Like, because I'm really selective with every single trade I take. And I'm not in the market because I can't wait to make more money.
Cheers for coming, brother.
Let's not forget what
That forget this guy.
All right, guys. Today might be. I remember you getting goosebumps. Today might be the fucking day we take a trade and we actually win. We haven't taken a trade and won since our friend right here has been here. Yo, I cannot make this shit up. Yo, isn't that crazy? He's back. We're taking a trade right now. We're taking a trade right now. Market update. What the hell is going on? I can't believe this. The iguana's back. Yo, isn't that crazy? That's your friend. Alright, so market update right now. Market update, it is currently 9:28 in the morning. We have not taken any positions. The account is still exactly the same, $8,949. That's a sign right there, my boy. Okay, so let's start off with Euro GBP. So yesterday on Euro GBP, we were up here at this high and anticipated for price to have that pullback in order for us to actually start heading to the upside. So we're having that pullback. And honestly, I don't even think I need an entry signal. I just think I need the iguana signal. I'll take a trade right now on a bet. Guess what? If I did do that, I would then have to drive the beetle. Remember, if I break my trading rules, I have to drive the beetle. And I don't want to drive the beetle in this heat here in Miami. I don't want to be sweaty. I have a Bugatti. I want to drive my Bugatti chilling. So this is Euro GBP, which right now we are currently waiting for this 4-hour time frame to potentially close as an engulfing candlestick. Or, you know what? We can actually take this trade once it body closes above this structure point right here. Once it does do that, if it does do that, we can have a very comfortable stop loss of about 30 pips under the area of interest. And then we could have our take profit anywhere up here. And this can be a solid 1 to 2.7 risk to reward. Maybe I can minimize the stop loss a little bit more, and then obviously our risk to reward would be a lot greater. But I am actively looking to enter this trade. I'm gonna put an alarm right up here. GBP CHF, last night it did not have the body candlestick closure under the structure level how we wanted it to. We did hit the alarm probably like at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. I was knocked out. I literally did not even like hear or notice any of this. I am still very much interested in taking this position, so I'm going to literally set a new alarm right down here. Refresh it because this thing kind of glitches out sometimes. So we're going to set an alarm right at the bottom of this level right here, which is going to be as soon as it breaks into that structure. But truthfully, I feel like I might just enter this trade probably right now because it did have the shift of structure. It did have the potential head and shoulders that it's creating right now. Oh man, dude, this is not the time for this. This is not the time to not be moving fast. Come on. So this is the left, the head, and then the right shoulder. We did break under that structure point. This is the engulfing candlestick right here. This is not a bad entry up here, but you know what? I want something right around here. I need that extra confirmation in order to enter that trade. So as soon as price kind of gets to this area right here, we're gonna actually enter the trade. I'm gonna even add another alarm just so I get double alarm. And literally that's all we need. I don't really need to enter any other market. Like obviously, you know, we'll look at these markets just for educational purposes. Euro AUD, we never broke and retested above, never took a trade, but the move actually did end up happening. USD CAD, never retested to then sell, but the move did end up happening. GBP USD, never had the pullback, but the push ended up happening. NZD USD, we were interested, never retested, the move ended up happening. GBP CAD, this one did not do anything that we wanted to. This is actually going to be a very good trade to take once it rejects from up here from this level. Euro USD, same thing, and then we're not interested in this market. Yeah, so basically Euro GBP we're looking to enter, and GBP CHF we're looking to enter. And if we go short on GBP CHF, literally if we're selling it, that means that the pound is getting weak. And if we are buying Euro GBP, that means that the pound is getting weak. So they're both cross correlated perfectly, because if we were to be selling both, if this market sells, then that means that the pound is getting strong, because Euro is the base and the GBP is the quote. But since they're both basically doing the opposite, which is how it's supposed to be, that kind of confirms that this can now potentially get strong right now, and that this can get strong right now as well. So stay tuned for market update. Leave?
No, they want us to.
Oh, still there. Oh shit! Don't move. Hey, don't scare. Okay. We might take this trade right now just because of the iguana. And we're gonna get ready for a long day today. We gotta go see Kodak Black. Bro, I feel like we gotta gift him something. I feel like we gotta gift Kodak something. Like, I've been listening to Kodak since I was like 15. Boy, I'm about my skirt, you know. I've been listening to Kodak since I didn't even have a car, and I was jamming him out. Now the fact that I'm gonna put my Bugatti in one of his music videos with Donald Trump, it doesn't feel real, you know. It's insane to me. I was going to high school listening to these songs, like, yo, Florida boy, I like this guy, it's cool, and obviously he blew up. I was listening to Kodak when he was not big at all. I was just believing in him, you know. I'm like supporting him, and then he took off, and now it's kind of weird how the whole thing reconnects. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to explain what's about to happen right now. So it's about to be a very long day. All I can say is, set and forget. Patience pays. Well, obviously we just. Patience pays, my boys. It's all thanks to you. When you catch a trade like the one that I'm in right now, who the fuck is calling? Oh, this is the Trump thing.
So, quick update. We just had to move the shoot to tomorrow morning. It's 100% tomorrow morning. I'm not sure if that's still going to work with you guys, and sorry for the last minute change. We're just been coordinating with all the artists and everything.
Trade update. We are in GBP CHF. As you guys can see, we're currently up about $6,000. So we entered this trade earlier, literally probably like fucking, I don't know, like an hour ago. But we're in the middle of all these calls, and the trade is now heading into our direction. Everything's looking very well. We're actually in a lot more profit than I expected. Obviously, I did not account how volatile this pair is. I did not realize that if this pair goes into a little bit more drawdown, we'll blow this account completely because this pair is super volatile. I actually have not entered a trade in GBP CHF in a very long time. But this trade right here, if it does hit my take profit, it could take this account up to like $70,000 if it does make it all the way down here. So we're in our trade. Euro GBP, which is the other position, currently is actually having the push as well, but I liked GBP CHF better. So with that being said, set and forget. So no video shoot with Kodak Black today. So you guys can see this is how it is with these celebrities, bro. They're always changing times, always changing dates. It's part of the progress. So today we're probably just gonna now change our whole entire schedule, hit the gym, and see where the day takes us. So stay tuned.
We're gonna, you know, drift the Bugatti.
Yeah, so we gotta go drift the Bugatti, dude. But I want to drift it when it's raining, cause it's like, it's a Bugatti. You know what I'm saying? I'm a savage. I don't care. I'll do whatever. But I gotta be a little bit more intelligent and mature about this decision. It's gonna get done, but it's gonna be done calculated. Everything we do is very calculated and structured, and I don't want to just do it crazy, because it's like, Dude, an axle on a Bugatti is probably like $150,000. That's fine, no big deal. The problem is the time down. It'll be down for like 3 months waiting for that part to come in and all that stuff. So we'll update you guys.
All right, trade update.
Trade update. Still in the same spot. We have not moved at all. Account is literally exactly the same. Actually, never mind. We are actually up about $7,000 in that time.
Oh. I'm honestly concerned with that face.
It's a good face because the iguana was here. Oh shit, it left. I don't know if we should close the position now because we're up $17,000 on the trade. Let's fucking go! Literally past the take profit that we had for the week. The week goal that we had was make 16,000 balance. Balance, we're currently $26,000 in profit. And truthfully, we were actually up more. We're probably around like 30, but it's 5 o'clock right now, as you can see right here, 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. EST. And the spread at this time is insane. So let me show you guys. Literally from exactly where we entered the trade, little to no drawdown, straight right into profit. Daily time frame has closed absolutely beautifully engulfing, and now we are simply going to expect the price to have a little pullback and then continue heading to the downside. All we're going to do is simply set and forget. Now, next trade is Euro GBP, which I also had the move exactly how we've been anticipating. We didn't actually enter this trade, we were just watching it, but it is playing out. So this trade is looking very solid. I could expect the 4 hour to come back, retest this neckline here before actually heading back to the downside. So we have to be on the lookout for that pullback. So for now, nothing else that we can do other than just, what should we do now? I think let's go hit the city. Let's go have a quick lunch at the city, maybe gym, and see where the trade goes.
Okay, but when are we drifting the Bugatti?
We're gonna drift it when it's raining. Trust me, when it starts raining, we're gonna drift it. I promise. Keep my word with everything, remember. It hasn't rained. Look at the weather. It looks like it's gonna rain, but it hasn't. Let's go hit the city. Let's go flex a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back home. Long day in the city. We might move to the city soon. I might be a city boy very soon, but not confirmed just yet. Currently 11:20 at night. Market update. The account is currently sitting at, drum roll please, $38,000. Cha-ching. Well, for now, I think this trade is, that's why I'm not even that excited, because I do think this trade right now in London session is going to have a pullback. Let me show you. So I think now we'll have a retracement to retest this neckline of the left head, right shoulder, for then the trade to then head to the downside. Currently on the daily time frame, we closed very strong as a bearish engulfing, but we could come back and retest these daily wicks right here, so then the trader can continue heading to the downside. Now, this is where a lot of beginner traders will probably get, FOMO and either close out their positions here, or they can probably set and forget the whole entire way. Currently, just waiting for it to do its thing. Euro GBP had its push up. Once again, I think it could have another type of a quick pullback before actually having the push to the upside. GBP CHF is the one where we're actually in, and if it does have a pullback, once it is in here, I'm going to be determining whether I cut my loss a little bit short or I set and forget, because if that trade goes a little bit into drawdown, we will blow the account and we're going to have to start all over. I am not trying to start all over. So I'm going to make sure that I can do this appropriately. So currently right now 11:20 at night, we're going to now probably go take a shower and just look at the charts through the phones throughout the whole entire night and see what happens tomorrow in the morning. So we'll update you guys in the morning. All right, guys. Good morning. Trade update. It is currently 9:16 in the morning. Kind of stayed up last night till like 2, 3 in the morning pretty much for no reason. Exactly what I explained that was going to happen happened. We are currently back up to, drumroll please, $32,000 in profit. How much were we up yesterday? About the same, right?
Yeah, about the same.
Not exciting at all, but technicals are exciting. So yesterday, if you noticed, we were down here at this candlestick, and I explained that we had to have this retracement in order for price to continue heading to the downside. Exactly what we did. Now we're having that retracement to now potentially continue heading to the downside. Now this is key to understanding that this drawdown or losing some profits had to happen in order for this trade to now create that new lower leg push. This might sound crazy, but I would have liked if it came up a lot further, because then I confirmed that it would reject this neckline of this head and shoulders of support, then use as resistance. And then if it has the push, now I somewhat know that it will never come back up there. So now that it didn't make it there, there's a little gap, and it can potentially fill that gap. So that is a little bit of a red flag, but we'll be fine. Next is Euro GBP. Same exact thing. It's having the pullback, just how I explained. Now we should have a reaction from this point now before actually heading to the upside. So basically the only trade that we're in right now is, and interested in, is GBP CHF, and we're just expecting for this to continue heading to the downside. So there's not much else to do other than set and forget. So today is day 2, trying to pull up to this music video with Trump and Kodak, and now they're gonna add a beat, Antonio Brown, into the mix. Crazy, right? I don't ask questions. The problem with all these celebrities is that they're not organized. They're just all over the place. Very normal in the industry, and they're just changing times, moving locations, and I'm just kind of on standby, which is kind of annoying because I got a bunch of shit to do, and I'm kind of just moving things around to make this happen. So we'll update you if we actually end up doing it. But now they changed from yesterday to today in the morning, and now last night they sent the message, hey, we're gonna change the time from the morning to another time that will update in the morning. Like, all right, I'm good. So for right now, currently up 32,000.
I think we went a little lower.
Set and forget.
So you're telling me you're gonna turn $100 into $1 million?
No fucking way. No way.
Yeah, so you're taller than LeBron? I'm like 6'2".
How much taller are you than him?
I don't know. Maybe we're using different metrics. I copy trade you, but instead 10x that, and I put in $1,000. I'll make $10 million off what you.
Dude, some guy started with 5K and he's already up 158. And I'm only up at 20. I'm at 22,000. Like my trade, I just literally at 22,000.
This is not going in the commercial for whatever this is. I don't want to be.
No, look.
Prove this guy wrong.
Look, so I started off with $100.
Okay.
And then I scaled, and I'm at 22,000 right now.
Okay. But there, I saw some red in there.
Yeah, I took losses, of course. Yeah, losses part of the game. Look, I took 2 losses. But my wins outweigh my losses. You have to take
This
losses.
is a big comeback right here.
Yeah, that's
2 negative days, but then a big swing back on 6. Were you sweating right there?
A little bit, yeah.
So wait, if you fail,
Start again. I failed. It's taking me like.
but if you fail, that means everyone else with you failed.
That's part of the game, bro. But
That's so much.
I know it's a lot, but you're only starting with $100.
You are.
But whoever, if people want to start with more, that's not my problem.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. Like, fuck.
That's just crazy pressure. Because if you think about it, you're not trading for only yourself. All of your guys are trading with you.
Yeah, all of my videos right now, and literally like by the end of the week, they all have 150,000 views. By the end of the week.
This wouldn't be suspicious if it wasn't a Bugatti.
Look, I got some cash for you, bro. That's a bit extra, but so I have 500 and hundreds, and I got 100 and one. You can do whatever you want with this.
And there's a place I know you could go.
Yeah, you got a booby trap right here on the comment. Say, hey, I know Alex.
Hello. So they know you by name. Thank you very much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, I don't know if you can tell by my face, was a very long fucking day. biggest waste of time ever. Nobody showed up. But you know what? I am literally not surprised. That is how shit goes when you go do events with people like this. Now today they're calling me, yo, pull up, please pull up. You gotta, now today they're gonna actually show up. I'm like, dude, I don't think I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna go. Keyword. Because a picture with Trump and Kodak, like, you just don't get that ever again, you know? So currently we have hit the goal for the week, turning $100 into $1 million, where we are now currently at a $22,000 balance. Now remember, we started off the week wanting to take $8,000 up to $16,000. Now I'm not as excited because I saw $35,000 on the balance at one point. Now, the reason why I closed the position and I didn't set and forget is simply because yesterday, and all the commotion, we were supposed to like not have our phones, and I didn't want to not be able to look at it. So as this trade was pulling back up into this area, I saw potential for this to actually have a push up through here and actually make it through this daily area of interest, and then make it back up to retest this level of support over here and this level of resistance to actually retest around psychological level 1.12500. As you can see, it looks like the daily has created a higher low, higher high. Looks like it's creating a higher low right now, retesting that structure, and it could be the push to actually make it up into this area to then have the push, because technically it hasn't quite made it there just yet. So for now, kind of sucks because I do want to be in this position, and truthfully entering this position now, it's literally not that far from our original entry. It's literally just 13 pips. So I'm going to definitely be on the lookout to enter this position again. I was just kind of confused, thinking that, you know what, if we're not going to have our phones, they got to move us everywhere, and I got to do something here. I got to just make sure I could lock in my stuff. You know, the president's pulling up to someplace. Trust me, it's Secret Service, not fuck around. So Euro GBP though, we completely avoided this loss right here. This loss was completely avoided on the initial push, on the pullback, just a loss avoided as a whole. And it's quite interesting because this is actually one of the top trades that I had set for myself up for this week. Weekly time frame looks reasonable. It looks like it could actually make it all the way back to that structure point. So this will be a pair that we'll be interested in for next week. This never happened. Oh, you know what? I'll do another video on Instagram now to show people and to educate people on why we avoided this loss. Euro AUD currently having that pullback that we were anticipating after having a reaction from the structure level. Not interested in it. GBP CAD just continuing having the push to the upside. USD CAD just continuing having the push to the downside. GBP USD continuing to have the push to the upside, which is insane. NZD USD just had the push, never stopped. And then Euro USD just continuing to have the push to the upside. So literally the only pair that is still somewhat looking good is GBP CHF, and I'm going to be waiting for a new added entry position on this sometime very, 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 very soon. So not super stoked because we actually had more money into the account, and because I am tired, dude. We've been like, I think for the last 2 weeks, every single day except Saturday or Sunday, we've been sleeping 2-3 hours every single day, and that shit just builds up, you know. So I don't know, set it for good.
All right, so in a day like today, not such a sunny, great day, you gotta make the most out of it. So, Bugatti owner like myself, take an opportunity like this to potentially see if it could drift. I went on YouTube and searched up how to drift a Bugatti. Nothing came up. Nobody in their life had drifted a Bugatti, especially the pink Bugatti. But you know what? It's gotta be a first. Somebody's gotta do it. We fucking did it!
Yo, we just blew the whole fucking account.
No, that's how you close the trade.
Bro, we literally just blew the whole account.
Psych. We just withdrew all the money. So we just draw the money from the current broker. Should get into my wallet by the end of today, maybe tomorrow. And we're gonna deposit into a new broker, which I might be letting you guys soon which broker it's going to be, so you guys are gonna have the same market conditions as me. Current broker right now, the fees were all over the place. The commissions were okay. It was more of the slippage. I would literally try and close a trade out and I get slipped out. I wouldn't get closed at the point that I wanted to. So we're gonna be switching to a new broker today, pretty much, and we'll see where the challenge goes from that point. It sucks that we're not in this position anymore. So GBP CHF is still exactly in the same spot. I could anticipate maybe a little bit of another pullback here before heading up to the downside tonight. So let's see if the deposit hits by today so that I can enter this position London session tonight. So I will update you guys then. See you guys. We're fucking back. I can't even explain why. We're fucking back. Here goes, so we just got here at 10. Kodak's not here yet. We'll probably be here in like 30 minutes. We won't leave till like 3 in the morning. Watch.
On this time, my bad. I'm so I don't care about that, ain't dying yet, ain't my time yet. When I go, I'ma be in the president check. I'm pulling on this like that, and then shit, and I don't need it. They see that's my song, but I don't speak on that.
Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna lie, this shit feels a little too wobbly. We are still here, 9 a.m. Basically a trade update, and we're still here. Well, after a couple hours, finally got it up. Now we gotta take it from this tow truck to that tow truck.
Fuck this, dude.
These guys, this is real life, man.
Yeah, fuck.
Can I give you the bird?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just show. Should we show? Doesn't matter, right?
I guess you show.
It doesn't matter, right? Well, this is all I'm going to show right here. The beginning of this video started off with my new Bugatti. Now you may ask yourself, this guy can't buy any more cars. He has 10, 11 cars. How can he buy another car? Well, I did. I bought another car. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I just upped the Bugatti in rareness, right? Not so much price. It's, for me to up the Bugatti, I'd have to sell my cat, and I'd have to sell you. I'd have to sell everything, all right? Because upping up the Bugatti is $6 million, right? It's you know, I could do it, but I'm gonna be eating ramen noodles for the rest of my life. No, it just won't be a smart financial decision. But I did buy a new car, and all I can say is I will show you guys next week. So, with that being said, let me show you guys how this week has ended. Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. Market update, GBP CHF. We closed out the trade around this level around here simply because I strongly predicted that price is going to have a pullback and retest this level, and that the weekly time frame was not done having the pullback. Can expect for price to have a push up into this area, and then as soon as you get there, then it have the rejection. Price has to stop for about a week, how it did here. Price pushed, stopped, and then the next week it had the push. Same exact thing here. Price had the push, stop, retracement, so on and so forth. Price has the push, stop, then push. Price had the push, stop, then push. That's what we are anticipating for this week to come ahead. So we avoided not making any money this week simply because we have experience in the market. You can have the best trading strategy, which is simply mine, set and forget. I'm done throwing, you know, little shots that make it. It's the best. It's just the reality situation. Not up for discussion anymore. ICT, SCM, MCC, all you ICT and MC traders, why are you guys watching this video right now? If ICT is so good, and smart money, whatever is so good, well, no comment. No comment. So, had to get that out here. feel so good getting out that my chest because all the ICTs are the best. Huh? What are you guys doing here? Huh? Exactly. Gotcha. So set and forget is number one, no longer up for discussion. Even you having the best strategy, you need to have time and experience to truly know what is going to happen next in the market, because you are in sync with the market. You just understand it. Like, I've seen this pattern happen so many times in the market structure. Yes, you can have the Hoyne-Starr strategy checklist, everything makes sense to 100%, but then you just looking at it, it doesn't look right. It just doesn't look like it's ready for the move. It needs that next step. And the only way you can actually determine that is by experience. And that's exactly what we just showed you guys here, how experience led me to closing out the trade at the perfect point before it went into my stop loss area. So yeah, this week we are already going to deposit the new $22,000 into the account for next week. So you guys can see the $22,000 have been retrieved from the account. So we're going to deposit into a new broker, test it out. If we like it, I'm going to be sharing the broker with you guys so you guys can simply use it. And every single one of these trades, I want you guys to have this extremely clear. I share with my students every single week on Sunday swings. I get on a call with them. I give them my top 2, top 3 pairs that I'm going to be trading for the week ahead. I literally give you guys trading signals, but it's a lot better than a signal, because a signal, you just get a text message, enter here, stop loss, take profit, figure it out. No, this is different. We got on a Zoom call one-on-one where you can ask me questions. You can get your questions answered every single week. And I'm literally explaining to you my whole thought process behind the trade. If I just send you a signal, there's no thought process. You just kind of have to figure it out. I'm giving you a full-blown 1-2 hour call where I go into detail why I'm explaining on it. And Sunday Swings is part of the Set and Forget strategy and the Set and Forget community, which if you want to know more about it, the link is in the description below, because not a lot of people understand how Set and Forget has changed thousands of lives out there. Literally every single week, students are catching these trades alongside with me. It's not just me. So if you guys want to know more about Set and Forget, click the link in the description. If you want to join Sunday Swings, it comes included with the educational platform, with the community, with the psychology series. Everything is in one. I'm not these kind of guys that sells everything separate. I hate doing that. Once you're a part of the Set and Forget community, that is for life. So if you guys want to be part of these trades and be on a call with me every single week, join Set and Forget, and I'll see you this Sunday. With that being said, Wick Seeks. Dude, I'm so fried. I'm so tired.
It's been a long night.
Dude, it's been a long fucking week. You hear the cat crying? Yes. There's a cat somewhere in this house. If I jump off. Dude, honestly, I think if I jump off, it won't be that bad.
It'll hurt.
You do it first. All right, so if you guys want to join Set and Forget, click the link in the description below. Week 6 was very successful, and week 7, the goal is to take $22,000 now to $40,000. Boys, we're getting at that point where now we're about a couple flips away to being from 100 to a quarter mil, half a mil, $1 million. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.